Hi everybody.
Hello there.
Jerry.
I'm Linda.
We're the village's newcomers. We haven't been on a golf cart ride for a long time.
No.
Well, I mean, we've been on a lot of golf cart rides, but we haven't videoed one.
Right.
Because we got these bicycles and we love to be out on them all the time. So today we're going to take a big trip.
We are.
Where do you want to go?
I'm going to go to Home Goods or Marshall's.
That's a long trip. We've got the village's GPS, which works really good. It says it's an hour and 7 minutes away.
Oh boy.
So we're not going to show you every minute of it, but we're going to show you a good chunk of it. We've got 2 camera angles going. I hope you like it. Ready?
Here we go.
We are on Charlotte Court. That connects Hillsboro to Pinellas. So we're down in the southern end of the villages before you get to 44. I think we're passing through the village of Charlotte right now, going by Amber Villas on the left. We'll see the Charlotte Postal Station up here in just a little bit.
And I'm sitting on a bunch of towels so you can see me, but Jerry's going to have to move his hand just down a little.
Where is that good right there?
Because
how's that?
He's blocking me out the whole time.
Sorry about that. I might have to drive with my hands not at 10 and 2.
Go to.
What do I want here? 8 and 4.
3 will work.
8 and 4 feels funny.
Uh-huh. No, don't do that.
I could drive with the 2 fingers down here like this.
No.
There we go.
It's beautiful. It's a crisp day. It's in the 60s. It's going to be about 75 maybe at the end of the day. So it's beautiful.
That's my fishing hole on the left. I do have a cart around me, behind me, so I can't really swerve over there and show you, but that's my fishing hole. I've caught some good fish. I've never caught a bass out of that pond. That big, huge pond, not one bass. Catfish, nice catfish, big bluegill.
Are there bass in there?
I'm sure there are, but I've never caught one. Of course, I'm not really fishing for bass. There's not much what you call structure in those ponds. Bass like to be around logs and down trees, sunken boats, etc. There aren't anything. There's nothing like that. Got a merge here, as you saw. We're approaching Pinellas. I never can remember. Been here 2.5 years. Pinellas Place.
Yes.
It's like Hillsboro Trail. It's just the same kind of road. Why don't they call it Pinellas Trail? Did they go for the alliteration?
Yes.
They went for alliteration. Hey, here comes 2 convertibles in a row. You'll see them here in front of me. There goes one. There goes the other. It's a little chilly for a convertible. It's in the 60s. Up in Indiana, if it got to the 60s, we'd be laying out in the back getting sun, right?
Right. Yes, it was snowing back home this week.
We're in the neighborhood of Pinellas. Now the wind is blowing a little bit today also, so I'm actually shooting through a windshield. I hope it looks all right for you. Now we're coming to the end where we must merge into the main lane. Check my mirror and over I go. Like I said, we have the village's GPS app. It works really good. This is the one I purchased. I think it was $6.99, and it does a pretty good job. And I set it today for Home Goods. Actually, I set it for Fresh Market because it's right by the Home Goods.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And that's a place I'd like to go into too, but it's we can't bring back too much fresh food today.
Yeah, we can't take any fresh food back. Now my golf cart, this red one that we're in today, has turning signals. Of course it does. But it doesn't have the turning signal cancellation, where when you straighten the wheel, the signals go off. And I've been known to let them blink for a long time. So this cart has a beeper. You'll hear it when I turn. And that reminds me to turn off. Oh, Linda, She's welcome to slap my hand all she wants.
Well, every time he puts it there, then he opens his hands and I'm gone.
Well, you see, that's the way I like to talk, like that.
Not that I want to be seen.
But yeah, you get a lot of dirty looks if you leave your signal on for too long, and it's right, because people think you're turning. I am turning here, though. Gonna go in the tunnel, old tunnel number 2890. No, tunnel M11. Hear that beeping? I turned that off. We're looking straight ahead at Sarasota Golf Course right now, if you're following along with us.
That's one of my favorite places.
Yeah, it's a 9-hole course. All of them are par 3s. They have 2 sets of holes, one bigger one for beginners.
I did love that when I first started playing golf.
It's fun to play, and then just pick your hole after you get on the green. Whichever hole you're closer to, boom.
There you go.
As we like to say, Bob's your uncle. Now, right here on the side of Sarasota, you're going to see some people pulled over in carts. Can you see them up ahead there? That's a popular place to bring your McDonald's or your Subway over, and you sit there and you watch people play golf. It's fun.
Yeah.
We're cruising along at 18 miles an hour. 20 miles per hour is the max allowable speed for golf carts here in the villages. Tunnel M10. We're crossing over, heading toward, what do we call it?
Colony Plaza
Colony
area.
Plaza Shopping Center will be to the right.
Yeah.
And to the left is Colony Cottage Rec Center. We just went by the swimming pool. That's where Linda does water aerobics. We're coming up to a crossing here. Only golf carts allowed on this path right here. We're going to go straight across when the light turns green. There's a pond just to the right. You can't see it. But that's where I filmed a bunch of those pelicans this year. It's just a little pond right next to Citizens First Bank. And they cooperated with me that day. Waiting for that light to turn green. You're going to see lots of golf carts on today's cruise, and many of them will be gas, a few of them will be electric, but a lot of them will be sporting decals from their favorite college and pro teams in various sports. You'll notice down here in the villages, the carts have enclosures on the side. You've seen that in some of our other videos. That keeps out the rain or the wind or the snow.
What snow?
By the way, we had a letter from a viewer that lives in Estes Park, Colorado, which we love. We've been there 3 times. It's north of Boulder, about an hour. 3 days ago, they got 22 inches of snow, and when they wrote me that email, it was -2 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
I played golf yesterday, and it was 85 degrees. Of course, there in Estes Park, when it's a nice 65 degrees, it may be 95 here.
Well,
I'm looking down every once in a while down there and checking the map to make sure I'm going the right direction.
I guess I could be doing that for you.
Yeah, you could, but
I was watching.
I know I'm going the right direction.
Yeah.
We're passing the golf course on the right part of the Havana Country Club layout. This is the Kilimanjaro course. We're going to go through the tunnel and we'll be right next to the Havana Country Club.
It's a great place to eat lunch and dinner, but boy, great view too.
I hope you can hear Linda okay. The clip came off the microphone and we've just kind of got it tied onto her lapel. She's going to try to talk louder for us today.
I'll try.
We're passing Havana Country Club on the left. See all the golf carts?
Yep. There was a real fancy one behind us a while ago. I guess.
I saw that. It was really cool looking. Here's a different cart coming by us. I think that's a par cart. You don't see too many of those. As I've mentioned on many videos, you have to go around the intersections where roads join other roads here in the villages, because we have to go behind the gates, and that's what we're doing here. That's safer for us. Cars can't zoom in from the main road out there and wipe us out if the gate's down. Here's a starter shack. See it there? That's the Kenya 9-hole layout here at Havana.
Have you played there?
I have played there. Ask me if I played well there. Hey, look at that. Did you see that car?
That was one of those smart
That
cars.
was deluxe. You got the air conditioning, you got the heater. It's not ideal for playing golf though if you're a golfer. But if you just are here in the villages enjoying everything but golf, that might be the way to go. Hey, here's a couple of different brands of carts. That's a Yamaha. I don't know what that was, the green one.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight to stay on Culver.
Magnolia tree on the left there. You see a lot of magnolias down here.
Oh, they're starting to blossom. They're pretty. Houses for sale. Big one. Oh, that overlooks the golf course. That's nice.
Linda pointed out a home here that overlooked the golf course for sale, but it also overlooks Morse Boulevard. That's not for me. A divided path here. We're going north. Those cars on the left will be going south, and they plant this beautiful stuff in the middle. I mentioned it all the time. You probably get tired of it, but it's just amazing that they went to that trouble.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight to stay on Culver.
Those divided areas are actually better for driving your golf cart, much safer, but they're not safer for a walker because they force you to walk in a confined area with golf carts. Here we are going across, I believe this is Bonita. There we go.
It is Bonita. You are right.
I love it when she says that.
Stay on Culver path. In a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on Golf Cart path.
People often ask, why do you have those commercials on your shows? I'll tell you, wasn't my idea. We didn't even know that there would be advertising on our shows.
No.
But when we got it, we were happy because, for example, we're using 2 cameras today. Each one of these cameras costs over $1,000. And we need to stay current and have redundancy, so we've got backup cameras in case things go south.
And we need microphones for
We need
midnight.
microphones. And we dropped a camera one day.
Yeah.
Straight to stay on
It shattered. We had to replace it. So if anybody out there hates those commercials,
We're sorry.
well, we are sorry, but we could not keep our channel going without a little bit of income. We ain't getting rich. You can see Linda needs to go to the hairdresser.
I do.
I'm just kidding. When I was a teacher, one of my favorite things to do
Yes.
was make eye contact with a young lady in the class and say, "Oh, I'm going to be nice to you today. You're having a bad hair day."
I think you can be fired for that these days.
I am so glad that I retired before they had cell phones, before the kids commonly carried the cell phones anyway. I genuinely loved teaching children. I mostly taught 8th grade, Linda taught mostly kindergarten or first grade.
Straight to stay on Golf Course.
My love was kindergarten.
But kids, you know, they're great. People say, how can you teach teenagers? I think they're awesome. And I do not think the kids have changed. Kids will always get away with what you let them get away with. That's part of being a kid. Yeah, we miss the kids, don't we?
Yes, we do. I don't know if kids have changed. I think parenting is changing a little bit.
Now you've gone and done it. We're going to get some hate mail on that one.
We're not done it. But it's true.
As we say, you done and gone it.
I've done it, gone it.
Coming up to Odell Circle. Most people know where Odell Circle is.
Turn left onto Odell Circle.
You can hear the Village's app talking to us in the background. Carefully going across. Because there's always a bumpity bump, because that's where the rain. Hey, look at that Hot Wheels. Nice cart. They had a big Hot Wheels. Did you see that?
It was really cute.
Head northeast on Golf Course.
We've seen carts that look like Army Jeeps, helicopters, police cars.
Oh, yeah.
Turn left onto Golf Course.
Uh-oh. Did we take a wrong turn? No, we're in the tunnel. That's why the GPS kind of cut out. There's a club car going across in front of us. That's a different brand of cart. You can see that 9 out of 10 seem to be Yamaha gas carts. We're right next to Mallory Hill Country Club right now. The Caroline Golf Course. That's a great place to eat. Thursday nights Italian, Friday nights fish, Saturday nights fried chicken.
Yes. We haven't been for a while. We're new.
I have the privilege of living with one awesome cook right here.
Yeah, right.
And she does a fantastic job. But best of all, she loves to cook. We were thinking about maybe a little channel with some of her home cooking. If you think that would be a good thing, let us know.
Straight to stay on Golf Course.
I don't know. Keeping one channel going's tough enough. Keeping two, as sandhill cranes all over the place on this golf course. Let us know in the comments what you think about Linda doing a few cooking videos.
I really like baking the best.
And I like sampling her baking.
Although I did make a wonderful banana bread this week.
She made banana bread. I don't like bananas much, but her banana bread is very good. Probably my favorite thing she makes, pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah, I'll be doing a video on that one.
Oh,
They're taking a big tree down.
yeah. Love her pineapple upside down cake. I love her meatloaf. Her meatloaf to me is one of those meals that you eat it, and when you almost get done, you are so sorry because you want to keep eating it. I call it meat candy. I love it.
That's because I put ketchup and brown sugar on top. That's why it's real sweet on top.
I love her meatloaf with creamed peas and mashed potatoes or fried potatoes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I need.
It's all about the good cholesterol, right?
Well, when you cook that meatloaf, a lot of that
Grease goes off.
bad stuff drains out, doesn't it? Okay, we're almost to the village of Caroline. In fact, that's it behind that wall you can see there on the right.
Yeah.
Turn left onto Golf Course.
Hey, hey! There's a grandpa right ahead of us, and he had to honk for the grandson.
By the way, since I was going to tell you all ago, I want to stop at Publix today. They have a magazine in Publix, not all of them, but a few of them, that have a magazine called Grandparent Magazine, and it tells all kinds of ideas what to do for grandparents in the villages, what to do with your grandchildren.
This cart will not stop at Publix.
Hey, I'm just going to get the free magazine.
Turn right onto Old Camper.
We found out that some groceries, which may or may not be the one she just mentioned, will give you a buy one, get one free, but then they charge twice what the object usually costs.
Oh, that marketing, they're slick. but not slick for you.
Turn right onto Old Camp Road, then turn left onto Lake Sumter Landing.
I'm just tight. Hey, look at that car. That's a little sports car there. All right, see, we had to make a big jog around because this is the entrance to Sumter Landing.
Turn left onto Lake Sumter Landing.
Oh, they want me to turn here. I got it myself out of position. Almost yanked the microphone out of the camera.
That's a pizza place right there in front of us.
Hey, Grandpa, could you pull up just a little bit? Thank you. My rear end was sticking out.
Oh, he's my husband.
There we go. Isn't that beautiful that Grandpa taking his grandson out for a ride?
We've done it.
Oh, I love to do it. I wish they were here and we could do it.
Yeah.
We have five grandchildren. Tell me, help me out. How old?
Well,
9.
9 and 2 days, 9, 7, 5, and 3. And then one is about 5 months, 4 months, 4 months.
That was very choppy
9,
explanation.
7,
Let's not
5,
talk to me
3.
now. 9, 7, 5,
In 800 feet.
3,
Right to stay at Lake Sumter
and
Landing.
4 months.
Right,
Yeah.
you got it.
I don't know their birthdays. I know the birthdays. I just don't know which are which. We're in Sumter Landing. This is awesome. Hey, if you've been up here, you know. Look at this street with these palm trees. Golf cart parking. I really like Sumter Landing.
I do too.
Make a slight right to stay at Lake Sumter Landing, then turn left onto Lake Shore
Car here.
Drive.
Oh, look at that 57 Chevy.
It's a Bel Air.
That's a beauty.
Ooh, I smell some flowers. I smell them. Delicious.
This may be one of the longer videos. Oh, look at that golf cart. Just admiring that golf cart right there. That's nice.
That's beautiful. Little fire truck.
Turn left onto Lake Shore Drive.
Lake Shore Drive, and you're looking right out at Lake Sumter. You can take that nice little boat ride there. There are shelter houses, all sorts of places to buy yourself something to eat.
Turn left.
Haagen-Dazs.
Have not been there yet.
Red sauce is popular. We haven't been there yet either.
There's a lot of places we have not gone. We've got a lot to do. Oh, he's looking
This is
for
a Marine here. He's wanting to park. We don't mess with the Marines.
No.
Whatever he wants to do is fine with me.
Head south on Canal Street, then turn right onto Old Mill Run.
We're gonna go up here.
We're on Canal Street now. It's a square. It goes right around.
Turn Old Mill Run.
And we're going to turn right here onto Old Mill Run. We have a blinking red light, so we'll come to a full complete stop for all you armchair police officers at home.
And the theaters are open now. They're not playing current movies, but they are playing
Continue on Old Mill Run
great
for
movies
half
for
mile.
people to go.
There's the Chop House. We're going to eat there on May 15th, I believe. And right there in the Chop House. Never been there either, have we?
Never?
Have you noticed that the expensive restaurants, we say we haven't been there? You can drive right down the streets around Sumter Landing. You don't need a cart path. Everybody knows and expects it. Now we have a car path. We've gotten into a busier section. Our doctor's offices are right through here. Edgewater Bungalows.
I bet that's pretty.
Right onto
I bet those bungalows are beautiful. We should drive back through there someday.
We could. You can see there's villas behind the wall here on the right. That's a pretty wall.
So do you think they're waterfront to the Lake Sumter?
I don't.
On the backs.
Well, they say Edgewater. Some of them probably are. Can't go any further than this. See that sign says no carts? You'd be out onto Buena Vista Boulevard.
Oh, and that's a no-no.
That would be a bad deal for you in a golf cart. Some people fly through there.
This is Buena Vista, and I love Buena Vista. It's the trees that I love. It's got a different atmosphere, I think.
We're now north of Sumter Landing. Some beautiful neighborhoods up here. Bridgeport has several different sections. This is one of them. And that's nice.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight to stay on golf cart path.
Some carts have turn signals and some don't.
Well, he barreled right through that.
Yeah, he did.
He thought, I guess he felt like he had the right of way. I don't know.
We're coming right along Palmer Legends Golf Course, designed by Arnold Palmer.
Continue straight to stay on golf cart path.
I have not played this course, but I did
Golf cart path for half mile.
ride for a complete round with a buddy the other day. You saw Mark on one of our videos. It's got a nice layout. What I particularly loved was the view of Sumter Landing, all the shops, the waterfront from the golf course looking back. That's a view you don't get very often. I was going to say this earlier and I got sidetracked, that you guys are coming along with us on a long ride. We really appreciate it. I know it won't appeal to everybody. It would appeal to you if you were in our cart because it's a lovely ride.
In 1,000
But to watch it, we want you to know we appreciate it.
That's the big plus about the villages is the golf cart lifestyle. You feel the freedom. It's really lovely.
You know, honestly, if you took the free golf away and the golf cart lifestyle away, the villages wouldn't be much different than a lot of other places. The putting green here at Arnold Palmer Legends Golf Course.
continue straight to stay on golf cart path.
One thing I've noticed, and boy, isn't this pretty through here.
The live oaks or the moss hanging down. Oh, it's great.
One thing I've noticed using the village's GPS, it gives you a very conservative estimation of time. For example, it said that it would take us an hour and 7 minutes. It's going to be more like 35 minutes, I believe.
Oh, that's great.
I am not speeding. I'm going 20 miles an hour.
Yes, I vouch for that.
Oh, there's a cart passing another cart.
You do not see that very often.
He's on his way to a tee time. You get impatient.
Yeah. That may happen closer to the golf courses, but you don't see passing very often.
Going to go under another tunnel here. We're getting more and more north into the villages.
Ooh, it's getting cold.
We're going under Buena Vista. Right, we may see some snow before long. It's the Cherry Hill layout of the Palmer Legends Country Club golf course. Not country club. I call it a country club. It's just the Palmer Legends golf course. I think there are 11 or 12 country clubs. Is that right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. Country clubs don't require a membership, and I don't really know what they offer, except a restaurant usually. Is there something else that the country clubs offer? You can swim at Orange Blossom and maybe one other one or two, I don't know. But what else would they offer? And the ones that do offer swimming, you're not allowed to swim without paying a membership. Belvedere Boulevard. We're going to turn left.
We're going to go up straight ahead.
Belvedere Boulevard. You gotta like that. That sounds good.
It's really good.
Where do you live? I live on Belvedere Boulevard. Where do you live? Oh, that bird. You didn't see it.
Oh, I did.
But this big, great egret just got him a nice lizard, and I saw it.
Oh, he had a lovely long tail. These homes are nice. They seem like they have a lot more room.
We've heard those lizards make dogs sick if they eat them,
Yes.
but it doesn't make those egrets sick.
No.
Oh, there's a man on a roof. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh,
He's roofing. You know, the shingles are warranted for 20 or 30 years, but many insurance companies don't want to insure roofs that are more than 12 years old. So people replace them after 12 years or so, which I think is ridiculous. I know that the Florida sun is tough, but if a shingle's good for 20 or 30 years, then you should be able to have that shingle for 20 or 30 years. Look, I can see the lights from the high school over there. You see them? The light poles. That means we're getting pretty close to Highway 466. The top rung of that tic-tac-toe, if you've learned the roads that way. We did. Can you see the lights up ahead? That is the village's high school. A super nice high school built for people that have children that the parents work in the villages, or yeah, they have to have an interest in the villages to go to that high school. And the parents of children that go there have to volunteer a certain number. There's Pimlico Rec Center and golf course. They have to volunteer a certain number of hours to help the school.
And what's also nice is there's so many opportunities for the villagers to volunteer there. They can tutor, they can help out, and there's sporting events that the villagers can go to. So it's really nice. It's a great pairing.
Make a slight right to stay on Belvedere Boulevard, then continue right onto Golf Cart Path.
This is new territory for us. We haven't.
No, this is very brand new.
Continue right onto Golf Cart Path.
Turn right here onto the golf cart path. Oh, she had her karate outfit on. Did you see her?
I thought that, but I'm not sure. I think she had a white jacket and white pants.
No, that was karate. She had a black belt. I am not going to mess with her.
You can do anything you want to here in the villages, I'm telling you. That's a pretty place.
Well, we went into that one. That's the one with all the roosters, I believe. Right? Each one of the rec centers has a different theme.
Oh, yes, we did. That is an awesome rec center.
Well, we're coming up to a very...
Jerry, that's a public library.
Okay, that's a public library there.
Wow.
We're coming up to a very busy area. This is 466. We're going to cross under it. I had no idea there was a tunnel here. It's a nice one.
Wow, it's long, lit. You don't see very many lit tunnels. I definitely would use my bicycle assist right here.
That's right. Those Rod One Up e-bikes
Wow, look at this.
have an assist to help you up these things.
Wow, that would have been a chore.
We are at Wedgwood Lane. And this is where the Walmart is up here. I'm going to turn right because I see Culvers.
You do?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's have lunch.
There's that public. Sure, let's have a date.
I love Culver's hamburgers. I'm going to tell you right now. There's a Dunkin' Donuts, International House of Pancakes. Is that Culver's?
That's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
I want to say Culver's is the other way, but I don't know. We may need to ask.
Oh, we're just, oh, there it is right there. We're in the right place.
Right place. We got to stop here.
I knew where I was going.
Wow.
We'll take you through a drive-through in our golf cart.
This is a first for us to be up here in our golf cart.
Wedgwood Lane, then turn left. Head east on Wedgwood Lane, then turn left.
Hear that beeping? That's my turn signal. I'm so happy I've got that beeper because usually I was reminded with an elbow in the ribs.
Head southwest, then turn left.
We saw that the Culvers that we are at right now is not open for dine-in because of a lack of people to work here. Understaffed, it said. And that's a shame. Hello.
Hello. That'll be 1373, sir.
Thank you for coming to work.
Yeah, no problem. Here's your small Dr. Pepper.
Okay. For you. All right. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Is he a homeschooler?
We got number 44.
I'm sorry. Should have said that. He looked awful young. Does he not go to school? Babies.
Those numbers look backwards on our.
Yeah.
Figure that out. We finally made it to the appropriate spot thanks to my co-pilot here.
I know what I'm doing. You should too.
Okay, I got the Butterburger basket with fries, extra crispy. I'll tell you, that's a secret to good fries. Have them cook them a little longer. Then they're a little bit crisp and crunchy, and not. You never want a French fry that you can tie in a knot. No.
Might as well order mashed potatoes. And this is my go-to every time I come. It's a kid's meal. It is the kid's meal. And because it has the coupon and it has one free scoop scoop of ice cream or the custard, and you get a token for kids' toys, which I always save them up and then get them for my grandkids. But anyway, and it has a great burger, and this is pretty much the same size as the single burger.
It's the same burger, but
It's got everything.
you get a
on
little
it.
smaller fry and you get a smaller drink.
Yeah, and that's perfect.
Perfect for her.
Perfect for me.
And she gets a free dessert.
Yay!
What's your favorite one?
What? Favorite drink?
Dessert.
Oh, dessert? Oh, I don't
They
know.
give you yogurt. They're famous for their yogurt.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, anything with chocolate or caramel or yeah, always. Anyway, cheers.
We'll catch you in a little bit. We had a good lunch.
Yeah.
I like Culvers.
Uh-huh.
You know, we go to Square One. We'll eat a lot of restaurants. We'll get a burger. I like that just as much as any of those. I like Steak and Shake also. Ace Hardware. This is probably the only hardware store that we can get to by golf cart. And it's quite a drive. Like we said, 35 minutes probably. We're way up on, I guess it's State Road 466. Villages High School right here. Walmart. Lots of restaurants. This is a great place if you are looking to find a place to eat.
And also note that if it's the high schools here and all these shopping experiences and places to eat, fast foods, blah, 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 that's going to happen down south eventually when they build the new high school down south, and they'll probably have a lot more places to eat down there.
Right. I just thought of another restaurant up here that we like. Metro Diner is just down the road here. Very close. It's got a lot of American cuisine that we like.
Oh, they got great pot pie. There's my Publix. I'm going to run in and get that magazine. There's a fire engine in the parking lot.
A note to all of you guys out there, when you set out in your golf cart, make sure your phones are charged up. We were using Linda's phone for our GPS to get where we're going, and her phone is dead.
Yep, it's gone.
So
Oh, there it is, Naldo's. We've been there. That is a great Mexican restaurant. Yes, it has that jalapeno dip. Oh my gosh, it was good.
Got to take the golf cart tunnel here.
Okay, this is all new territory for us. Wow. Oh, this one's got lining. This has got a steel lining. What?
That was a lot of tunnel to cross a little road. I'm kind of surprised by that because that's got to cost tens of thousands of dollars to build a tunnel.
Oh, there's a street rod place where you can get your cars souped up.
Got a question yesterday, an email about how do you make your golf cart street legal? We'll go take a look.
Right where that car was coming out, right up here,
Okay.
right on the corner.
That's pretty, isn't it? Street Rod Productions. That's neat. And odd looking carts there. I haven't seen these before.
No.
They're called Lux.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Come back up and get a look at some of these others. That yellow one is really pretty.
Oh, wow. Yeah, don't get too close to this paint job over here. Look at his mirrors are way up high. I've seen somebody else do that in their golf carts.
Go over here and take a look at these. Pretty neat.
Here's where you get your custom carts, people.
I don't know what those cost. I would estimate. And remember, we always just give you a guess, a guesstimation, $20,000.
There's a semi or a big trailer over behind the place where they can probably bring the carts to you after you get them ordered. Because they wouldn't want to drive them all the way down to your house if you live in the southern section.
Well, we made it up here all the way from our home, which is in the southern portion of the villages, until you get to Highway 44.
Right.
And now we've come all the way up here about 35, 40 minutes, and we're sitting right in front of Home Goods. She's going to go in. She's got something figured out.
Yeah, I just want to do some shopping. Just a little bit of more decoration.
Thanks for coming along for the ride. As I always say, if you really did watch this whole thing, you're a super viewer, and we thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Please press that like and subscribe button. Until next time.
See you when you get here.